What's up, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Well, you can see how my morning's starting out. It is 4 a.m. and I've had to wake up 2 different drivers already just so I can get out of my parking spot. This is ridiculous. It's too damn early in the morning for this shit. People need to learn how. Look, they're parked out in the middle of. Even like right there's a parking spot. That green truck, he just pulled up there, but there's a parking spot right there that he could have put it in. I watched him pull up that green truck. He ain't been there 10 minutes, and I just woke his ass up. I don't give a damn. Pull up there and block somebody in. There's another parking spot right there. It's too early in the morning. Have to deal with stupidity. I mean, you got to think of other people, man. You ain't the only motherfucker in this truck stop. You got to. Oh, great. I may have just hemmed myself up around here. I mean, look at these people. Oh, man, it's too early for all this. Anyhow, it is 4 a.m. or 4:05 a.m. I wanted to be on the road by now, but of course I had to spend 10 minutes waking up drivers. But it is what it is. Over here to the fuel pumps. Yeah. Run inside, get my drink and snacks, and get the hell up out of here. Yep. I'll get back with y'all in a minute. I'll go on and pull all the way up. Alright, folks, alright, here we go. It never fails, man. Every time I stop at this place, I get blocked in. Guess my headlights are on. Yeah, they're on. I wanted to get up early enough and get the truck washed this morning, but I didn't. I didn't get up early enough. It's alright. It'll get washed 4 days over with. Yeah. So it's all good. We need to get on to Atlanta before traffic gets bad. Yep. Anywho, moving on, folks. I'll get back with y'all here shortly and take all my medicine. Alright, folks. Yeah, we get about 15 miles from 285. We're 35 miles from delivery. Yep. I'm gonna get over here and probably go back to bed. Yeah. Still tired. Last time I looked at the clock last night before I went to sleep, it was about 10 o'clock. It doesn't matter, 10 o'clock. It was probably 10:30, 11 before I went to sleep. And right back up at 3:45. That just ain't enough. I'm getting too old for this shit. But it is what it is. That's why I like my regular dedicated run. I don't have no set time to be no damn where. If I wanted to sleep in this morning, I could have. But anyhow, it is what it is. Alright, I'll get back with those. Alright, folks. We coming up to 285 now. We're 3 miles away. Yep. I was looking for the Atlanta skyline, but yeah, I see a couple buildings coming through the fog. I guess it's foggy over there downtown. But it ain't real present, you know. They ain't real prominent. They just barely coming through. But there's Six Flags. Right here's where I normally get on the highway from Austell. Yep. Alright. Well, we got 2 miles to 285, then we gotta go south. Alright, here we go, folks. We're gonna get on 285 and go south. So we'll be going underneath the airport, and this place is over there right by the airport, basically. Yeah, because I remember last time I was there, sitting there watching the airplanes take off and land. It's like every minute or every 2 minutes there's one either taking off or landing. Pretty wild. But anywho, yeah. And then I'm gonna turn around and come back through this shit during rush hour. But that's fine. That is fine. Yeah. Alright. Now we're on 285 south, folks. Yeah. We are 20 miles from destination. And I'll get back with y'all. Sorry about that, folks. It cut off on you. But yeah, we got 18 miles to where we're going. 18 miles. I'll get back with y'all when we get around here to the airport runways. Alright, folks. Right here is gonna be the runways. Yep. Look like tunnels, but yeah, they're runways for the airport. Yep. Here's one, here's the second one. Alright. Don't see no planes coming in, so they're all going out. That's unusual. Especially for Atlanta, they always coming in and out of here. Anywho, alright, we got 3.5 miles to our exit. Oh my God, this little white car got a death wish. I got over in this lane to come around them because they was going real slow, and then they pull over here right in front of me and hit the brakes. Like, really? Are you serious? Oh, now they're going to get back out. They ain't even make up their damn mind. Anyhow, here's our exit, folks. Yep. Exit here, go left. Perfect timing. Yep. Alright. Now we got a half a mile. We gotta make another left. Get on over here. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all up here. Now I think we turn at this light right here. Southside Industrial Parkway. Yep. It's got to be it. Yeah, we didn't catch this light right. I'm not running it. Alright. Now, we're only 1.5 miles from destination. Yep. Alright. Alright, now we go up here, turn right on Brownsville Road. That's going to be that 90-degree turn. I need to go on and let everybody behind me go, so I can make this turn up here. Well, I got to have both lanes to make that turn. Yep. And then we'll be there. Yeah, once we make that turn, we're right there. There's the Loomis Company. There's a lot of money up in there. I'm surprised they got a sign out here beside the road. I guess it's Armored Car Company. I'm pretty sure they got guards. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Folks, here's that hard right turn. Nobody coming up behind me. Swing real wide. Yep, and we made it. Now it's right up here on the left. Right there where y'all see that truck. That's where we're going. Oh man. What the hell they got going on here? Ain't letting people in yet. Or ain't, yeah. I guess that side's messed up. Alright, well, we have arrived, folks. Now I just gotta get through the gate. Yep. Alright, folks. Let's get through here and get parked. And go check in with shipping. And then go from there. And this dude parked right in the middle of the parking lot. He's supposed to park over here on the right. So he ain't gonna move. He's just gonna stand there and talk to people. Man, come on. All right, folks, we all checked in now. They told me they'll call me when they're ready. But we're here. So I'll get back with y'all whenever I leave. All right, folks, I ain't been long. They already given me a door. Door 22, I think it's down here where these yard jockeys are. Yeah, because right here 17, 18, 19, 20. So yeah, it'll be right there where them yard jockeys are. She's moving the trailer now. Nope, nope. I'm going right here in that hole. No. I'll let her come on out of there before I block them up. She gonna move or what she gonna do? Alright, and she told me to go ahead and put it on the door. So yeah, we gonna get her done. Back up in here, I gotta go get the bolt cutters from the guys in the door to cut the seal off. And then we're gonna go from there. So I'll get back with y'all. Well, I didn't take that long. 6:30 and I'm empty. Yes, sir. Now let's just see if I can make this turn. Alright, we made it. We made it. Alright, now we go on to Cleveland. Let's see. That is, man, I ain't been to Cleveland in a while. 110 miles. Yep, yep. All right. So, they pull up here to the side and take pictures of all my paperwork and send that in, and then we're gonna get on the road. All right, folks. Let's get out of here and go play in some Atlanta traffic. How about that? Let's do that. Yep, yep. Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't get time to take a nap. Man, they were too quick this morning. It's bad when I complain and they unloaded me too quick. Anywho, all right, I'll get back with y'all. All right, here we go, folks. Says 2.5 hours, but I ain't gonna be there by 9 o'clock. I still gotta stop and get a shower on the way up there, and yeah, blow the trailer out. That's another thing I gotta do. Which really, it ain't too bad, but better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, yeah. All right. Now we're going out a different way than we come in. Yeah, because we come in from right here at this red light, but we ain't turning there. I don't know why the hell it don't bring us in this way. I mean, because the highway's right here. Yeah, I mean, the interstate's right there to my right. Oh, that's 75. That's why. You can't come through downtown on 75. Look at the plane taking off. Yeah, that's cool. United Airlines. All right, I guess nobody's turning, or the light ain't gonna turn. Here we go. All right. Now, you can go over here and go 75 north, I think. No, south. And then, oh, I thought that bus was backing up. Oh, wake up, Jordan. Wake up. All right. Hey, folks. Well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. All right, all right. We're already getting on 285 here. I mean, we just got on 75, and just that quick, we're on 285. Yep, yep. And right here beside us is the airport. We'll see. We'll be right at the end of one of the runways here in a minute. You can see the lights right there where that warns them that's the end of the runway. Yep. Right there. See there? That's the end of the runway, that hill right there. Or the beginning of the runway, whichever way. That's where they land, that's the beginning, I guess. Anywho. Yep. Just get on over, because, yeah, we need to stay on 285. And truck it up. Let's go. Alright, now we got 24 miles to get back on to 75 north. Yep. And right here we're going back under the runways. And we come under these earlier coming in. Oh, you know what? I'll be going right past the blue beacon. I might pull through there and get a washout. Yep, I think I'll do that. Oh, Lord. Traffic already stopping. What a deal. Yeah, well, it's Atlanta. We was expecting it. Yep. Oh, no. I wasn't leaving that room for you, jackass. See, and that right there, folks, is the reason why people tailgate. Because you leave your little safe space, and then somebody takes it. Now I'm not going to leave no safe space. Damn it. Fixing to get over. Yep. Got a long way to go and a long time to get there. Oh, FedEx Wiggle Wagon got some nerve. He know he ain't supposed to be in that lane. Anywho, all right, folks, I'll get back with y'all. Now I need to get over because I got to exit right up here for the truck wash. And these people ain't wanting to let me over. They act like they don't see blinkers. Now, my blinker ain't on just to be on, folks. Hey, you see? You see what I had to do to get the people's attention? I hate having to do that. But sometimes you got to. Anyhow. Well. What is today? Today is, Wednesday. Hump day. It's hump day. Hump day. I ain't doing much humping today. Well, anywho, here's our exit. This is just for the washout. I may, if the truck wash is not backed up, I may get everything washed, but if it's backed up, I'm just getting a washout. But we'll see here in a second. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Well, I done got myself in a predicament here. This lane runs out just past this red light, so hopefully this truck takes off pretty quick, so I can take off pretty quick and get ahead of this other truck. But we'll see. Alright, well, we got in front of him, and yeah, I didn't realize I thought he was probably going into the truck stop, but no, he's coming in here. Yeah, we just gonna get the washout. Look here, folks. We got an empty wash bay, so we getting it all done. Yep. So yeah, I'll get back with y'all when I get out of here. All right, folks. All right, here we go. That wasn't too bad at all. They done a good job too. They actually, first time I've ever seen anybody get in behind the visor. You know, normally they'll spray the visor, but they don't get in behind it like these guys did. So yeah, they done a good job. Get out and walk around and take a look. Yeah, looking good. That. Yes, sir. It's looking good. All right. Here we go, folks. I even got a good picture of it, so that'll probably be my thumbnail on today's video. Yep. All right. Now we're going to go up here to exit 296. I'm going to stop and get a shower and get a fresh drink. The drink I got this morning from the truck, I mean, it's all right, but it just ain't tasting right. Anywho, here we are, folks. Getting on the big road. Yes, sir. And surprisingly, my AC didn't give me no shit this time. Normally, you know, when I shut the truck off like that and then crank it back up, the AC don't want to work. But it come right back on this time. Yeah. Well, that 30 minutes I was there, I just put myself in rush hour. But that's okay. I couldn't not get it washed. When there was an empty bay, I couldn't pass that up. Nope. Anywho. Alright. I just need to clean the inside of the windows and I'll be in good shape. Yeah. I probably need a whole roll of damn paper towels. All the smoke is on the inside of these windows. But that's alright. Yeah. Oh, that's back to working. Oh, son of a bitch. That hadn't been working here lately. Now it's back to working. Oh boy. Alright, I'll get back with you folks. Well, you know, if I'd have just kept trucking earlier instead of stopping at the damn truck wash, I wouldn't be in this mess. But, oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, I wondered if they expected rain or something, because normally that blue beacon there, the Atlanta blue beacon, is always backed up. That's what shocked me when I come around the corner. There was no trucks. In that one bay, I'm like, oh shit. But anywho, we got 2 miles before we get to 75, folks. 2 miles, we'll be on 75. But that might be another 20, 30 minutes. Who knows? All right, folks. Yeah, it's about 10 minutes to go that 2 miles. And now we're on the ramp for 75. Yep. Oh, look at that Kenworth. Yeah, no, that's a Kenworth. Yep. Oh, God, why? People in that white car up here in the right lane, they wanted to go to the right back there. They tried to wait to the last minute and dive in. Nobody would let them in. So now they going up here. I guess they're going to have to turn around and come back. That's the only option at this point. All right, folks. Well, we are headed north at a high rate of slow speed. It looks like they ain't fixing to be hitting the brakes. Oh no, maybe not. Where's that tunnel go here in Atlanta, folks? Somebody tell, where's the tunnel go? I see people going down in that tunnel, but where does it go? There's a tunnel right there. Where does that go? I've never been through there, so I couldn't tell you where it goes. Somebody let me know. If you know, let me know. All right, I'll get back with y'all. So it's 33 miles up here to where we stopping, folks. 33 miles to where we stopping at. And I don't know if I can use the right lane. So, whoa, wait a minute. I want to get back over. Ain't going nowhere over there. The 2 left lanes are restricted to trucks. See, this is ridiculous. You got people in this lane going 55 miles an hour, and I'm not allowed to go around them. Anywho, I digress. Folks, right here's gonna be our exit for a shower and breakfast. Well, I may not spend no money on breakfast. I may just cook something. I got something in there I can cook. Yeah. But I need a shower and I need fresh drink. Yep. And that's what we're gonna get here. Hopefully the spot where I like to park is open. But I mean, it is 8:25 in the morning, so most everybody should be moving right now, except for the night shift truckers. So we'll see. We'll see right here real quick. Alright, yeah, my spot's open. It's right here. I pull up here, get straight with the curb, and then back in. And I'm out of everybody's way. Alright, I'll get back with y'all when I get out of here. Alright, folks. We're all done here. Yeah, I went ahead and bought me something to eat. I didn't feel like cooking. Yep. Now we're gonna get on up out of here. Alright. It's already 80 degrees. It's gonna end up being a hot day, I believe. Yep. That's alright. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all after I eat my McGriddles. Alright, folks, alright. We're about 15, 16 miles from the Tennessee state line. Yep. We're getting her done this morning, I was on the phone there for a little while. I had this idiot while I was on the phone. He come off the shoulder, come all the way over to the middle lane, then back to the right lane, then back to the third. I mean, like, what is up with these people today? Yeah. Then had this Mini Cooper with a luggage bag on the roof. I guess they was out vacationing, I don't know, but they damn sure they wasn't in no hurry. They were dragging in the middle lane doing 55 miles an hour. Like, man, I got to go. I ain't got time for all this. But anyhow, I guess I do have time for it. I got plenty of time. Ain't got nothing but time, but still, that's beside the point. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty sweet old W9. Now, if it had been red with white stripes, it'd look better, but yeah. I just ain't a big fan of white trucks. Well, I ain't a fan of white nothing even, you know. Buying a car or whatever, I try to avoid the white ones. I've had, in all my years, I've had one white one and I hated it. But I didn't drive it, no lady did. But anywho, right here at the scale, of course they all locked up, I'm sure. But I'm empty, I don't worry about them. Well. Alright, I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. Yep, we up in the hills now, folks. Yep. There's one Freightliner back there behind me. He keeps going to the right. Then he'll come back behind me. Then he go to the right. Then he come back behind me. Then he'll go to the right. I guess he thinks I'm just hanging out in this lane and ain't got nobody in front of me. I don't know what the hell he's thinking, but yeah, I'll get out of his way whenever I get clear and I'm done passing people. Until then, he can go back and forth for 100 miles. I don't give a shit. If it takes me that long to pass everybody, that's what it takes. But anywho, it is what it is. When you get closer to that Tennessee line, I can get over in that left lane and they ain't got to worry about it. Yep. So them Tesla cars drive themselves. This dude just went by me. Yeah, he's sitting there in the seat, but he's got his legs crossed and he's sitting there, ain't touching the steering wheel. So Teslas drive themselves? Well, that's cool, I guess. I didn't know the Tesla cars drove themselves. I know they got cars out there that got the park assist, you know, and then a parallel park for you, but I didn't know they went down the highway like that. I wouldn't trust it. To be honest with you, I'd still have my hands on the steering. I couldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. But anywho, we're about 3.5 miles from the state line. All right, folks, we coming up to the Tennessee state line. Yep. We're about a mile away, but that's okay. Yep. We're gonna have some traffic up here. I have a feeling. I don't know now. It seems to be moving. Maybe it's just people in the two right lanes don't want to do nothing. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even speeding right now, but you see how fast I'm going past everybody. Speed limit 70. I'm doing 70. And I'm blowing past everybody like they're sitting still. I don't get it. Anyhow, welcome to Tennessee, folks. Yep, we're now in Tennessee. Yep. All right, it's gonna be Chattanooga. Yeah. For a little ways, and we're 26 miles from our Cleveland, Tennessee exit. Cleveland, Tennessee, folks, not Ohio, Tennessee. That's where all your M&Ms and Twix come from. Yep. All right, I'll get back with y'all. All right, we're through Chattanooga, folks. We made it through Chattanooga. Now we got 15 miles to our exit. Going down. Yep. So we're about 9 miles from our exit. So we're going down the hill right now. If you've been up 75, you know the big hill before you get into Cleveland. I don't know what I'm sure there's a name for that mountain we just come over, but I don't know it. But anywho, yep, we almost are. Alright, folks, here we are. Yep. We're gonna turn right. Go to the light, turn right again. And then they're a half mile down on the left. Yep. So we're gonna get there right here shortly. So I'll get back with y'all at the gate. Oh boy, they got it all repaved now. Let's see if we can make the turn from the turning lane without hitting the curb. Yep, we can do it. Alright, but it's close. And I got my axles way to the back. They're not all the way to the back, but they're about 4 holes from being all the way to the back. So, yeah. They done pretty good, I reckon. Alright, I'll get back with them. Alright, here we are. Mars Wrigley. Yep. Here we are. Alright. Well, when I get through the gate, I'll get back with y'all. I gotta go on my phone and see what trailer I'm picking up. Alright, folks. You know, it's a shame to drop a trailer when it's that clean. Look, even the bottom rail's all shiny. But, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Get around here and drop this trailer for the... Well, I'm glad I'm getting rid of this one I'm hooked to, because this landing gear is a pain in the ace. Oh, shit. And we got 2 on the doors and 2 already loaded and 2 on the doors. Yeah. Getting some loads loaded. Yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, we all hooked up. Now we pulling up here to the scale to see what we got. I think we should be good. According to my gauge and according to the paperwork, it's only 41,000 pounds. So, and all right, we should be good. But wait a minute, check it out. I got the wheels sucked all the way up in the back, so they're all the way to the front. That's probably too much, but we're gonna see. Oh no. We are good, we're good. Look at that. 33,360. Yeah. Going to take a picture of that. So I got my weight. Alright. So we good to go. Get on up out of here. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, alright. Let's get on up out of here. We got 6.5 hours left on the clock, so yeah, we're gonna probably make McCalla, and that'll probably be about the limit for today. I don't even know if I'll make it that far. I did get up early and I'm tired. I almost want to stop and take a nap, which I still might do that, but I'm gonna get away from here first. Yeah. But anywho, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, here's the big road. Yep. Here's where we get back on the bigger road. But you know, the video that went out yesterday, I must have been tired when I uploaded that video, because normally I put a time on it, and I normally set it for 4 a.m., which had to be 3 a.m. Well, it all depends on where I'm at. If I'm in, because it goes by the time on my phone. So if I'm out in Dallas, then 4 a.m. is 4 a.m. Central Time. But if I'm over here, then it's 4 a.m. Eastern Time. But anyhow, what I'm getting at is, yeah, I put the right date on it, but I guess it went out at midnight last night. Yeah. Because I didn't never put a time on it. But anyhow, I was tired yesterday. I don't even remember finishing it. Yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, the video made it out. Yep. And I do remember there's one section I had to cut it from 12 minutes down to 4 minutes because it was right after that one dude cut me off. He come off the shoulder and cut me off into construction, and then we went on to talking shit on the radio for the next 10 minutes. We was on the radio talking shit, and I didn't ever pause the video. So yeah, I had to cut that part out of it. I remember having to do that. But anywho, it is what it is. Prevail got to watch it a little earlier than normal. Yeah, I guess he works nights because he watched it. Hell, he had already watched it before I got up this morning. And I got up at 3:30, and something like that. Anywho, it is what it is. Check out this Chrysler coming up. Dude got him a camo paint job. Yeah. Well, that ain't paint, that's a wrap, but still, it's camo. Well. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yeah, I think when I get up here to this scenic overlook, and that look like my old Peterbilt, it was green, mine was blue. But anyhow, I'm get up here to this scenic overlook. That's where I'm gonna stop for a break. Take a siesta. Oh my God, they stopping up here for some reason. What we stopping for? Well, we still 1 mile from that parking area. They stopping. I don't know. Yeah, see, there's the overlook. You're looking over right there, but from this point, when you pull in here, you don't really see nothing. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Alright. I'll get back with y'all in a little bit. That is kind of a cool view though. Yeah. Look at that. With DoorDash, that way I get free deliveries, but it's $10 a month. Well, DoorDash goes grocery shopping too, but it's $10 a month for the Dash Pass or whatever. All right, folks. Sorry about that. Yep. I'm back rolling. I took about an hour siesta there. I think I woke up by the wifey wanted me to order in some food at the house. Yep, had to order some food. So anyhow, really. Come around the curve and the water light comes on. Roadway closed, I-24 west past sector 168, use alternate route. Okay, well I'm getting off at exit 180, so I ain't gotta worry about that. Alright, well I'll get back with y'all. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't realize y'all was hearing me. I guess when I'm on Snapchat, unlike when I'm on the phone, see when I'm on the phone and I record, audio don't come through. But I was on Snapchat talking to the wife, and y'all heard me talking about the DoorDash and the Dash Pass, and she was trying to tell me to get Instacart or whatever, and they go grocery shopping. Well, DoorDash, that's why I say DoorDash does it too. And for $9 a month, then I save money on every order because they don't charge you the delivery fee. But it's $9 a month, so probably fixing to check into that. All right, folks. Well, we got some traffic here. Yeah, I can't believe it's backed up this far from the accident at the 168. Yeah, well, I don't even know what mile marker we're at. Maybe somebody broke down. The dude's walking back up the road, so maybe he broke down up here somewhere. Hell, I don't know what the hell's going on. There's a car just come off the shoulder. There's a guy walking up the road going the other direction, and now traffic's moving again. Yeah, what a deal. Anyhow, there's the Tennessee River over here, folks. I know y'all can't really see it through the trees, but yep, it's there. That's Lookout Mountain. Here we go. We'll get a break in the trees. There you go. There's Tennessee River. Alright. Anywho. Moving on. Yeah, well, we didn't make it too far before we slowing down again. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks. Yeah. We found the backup they was talking about. Yep. The 168. Yeah. That's right at the state line where we're crossing to Georgia, I reckon. So we're in traffic, and there ain't no alternate route. We just got to deal with it. Yep. Well, folks, y'all see where I'm at. They said it's going to be hours of backup. So, I'm done for today. I don't even feel like dealing with this shit. I'm ready to go to bed. Or, I'm done for today. I'm ready to cook my pizza, eat, and then go to bed. Yep. Alright. So, if y'all made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye for now.